That appears to be all frozen up. It's been a bit nippy, but never mind about that, because none of those idiots turned up. Today's Friday, but it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. What am I doing at home? Because everyone's panicking about the snow and the weather and everything, nobody turned up. So in the end, they just said, well, you might as well go home. Unbelievable. I've been working all morning, I could have worked the rest of the day. They said no, go home. So, I'm home. And I've got a parcel here that was waiting for me when I got in. Can you tell what it is by the shape of it? I bet you can't tell what it is. If anyone can tell what that is, well, I was going to say put in the comments what it is, but you'll just watch until I open it and then you'll say what it is and you'll know what it is and you'll go, well, I knew that anyway. So, let's just open it, shall we? There's a bit of a clue, look. Some of you may know what it is. Look at that. Now, I made a bit of an investment because, well, I saw this and it was a lot cheaper than it previously was. So I thought to myself, you know what? Let's just get it, you know. Because there's nothing wrong with the mudguard that's currently on my bike. It's the wrong year and yeah, I think it's just the wrong year. There's nothing wrong with it, but this is the right year. It should fit. Yeah, so I was looking for an actual original old, you know, used mudguard or Fender for a 92 RM125, but I couldn't find one anywhere. And I see these UFO ones a long time ago and I thought, I'm not going to buy a new one, you know, I don't need a new one, I want an old one to match the rest of them. But then this one come up, because the one that's on it is supposed to be a 95 Fender. They are different, you can tell they are different. That's got like a dent in it there, that hasn't. They're definitely different, but the one that's on it doesn't have the right bolt holes, they don't match up, so it just kind of sits in there. I think one bolt hole matched up, so it kind of wobbles about, and you can't lift it by these handles. Well, it's not really a handle, but see that? This one should all line up, should all bolt on. It's for a 92, and I think this is a 92. So we should have a new back mudguard on there. Anyway, I was going to get the full set, and now, do you know what? I got that, and I thought I must just get the full set, get a whole new. But I don't want a all new full set. I don't want it to be new. I want it to be old. I want it all to look old and tatty. That's what I like, old and tatty. So I'm going to have to scuff this up a bit, but it'll be alright. I like that one because it's nice and scuffed. It matches the rest of them. But hey ho, I'm going to fit that then. So we got that fitted, but I had a bit of a suspicion. It turns out that the side, you know, the plastics there, they ain't the right ones because they don't fit on with that mudguard. So I thought they weren't. They were obviously from a 95, the same as that. I don't care about the front ones; they're correct, but the back ones they don't fit. So what I've got to do is I've got to try and get some 92 side fenders or whatever you'd like to call them. So I might as well get some UFO ones, get it to match that. I didn't really want them to be new, but hey ho, it's the way it goes, I suppose. I was listening to the radio earlier and they had someone on there and they were going, at the moment the temperature is -5. And I'm like, -5? It usually gets to -5 in this country in the winter. What's the problem? I had a bit of an issue the other day where I went to, no, still chav got back in here again one day. Anyway, look at that, frozen windows, man. Yeah, I had a bit of an issue the other day. I think it was it Monday? I think it was Monday. Yeah, the first day of when it actually snowed. I got in the van to go to work, and what happened was I pulled out the drive, went down the road, and I thought to myself, hang on a minute, it's a bit sluggish. What's going on here? It's only a bit of snow, you know. So I got down the road, and it come up with on the dash, check ABS, and I'm thinking, check ABS? What's going on? So anyway, I thought, no, I'll just ignore that. And I thought, hang on, it feels like the back wheels ain't going round. So I opened up the door and had a look at while I was driving. I was only down the back roads. I didn't get to the main road yet. And the back wheels weren't going round at all. Neither of them. They weren't going round. They were just dragging. And I'm like, oh, bloody hell. So I turned around, I went round a block, come back up and parked it back on the driveway and then jumped in the Land Rover over there. Jumped in that and I've been using that to go to work. But this is frozen up now. It's been sitting here for a week in whatever temperatures we've had. It's been well below 0. It's God, the ignition's a bit frozen. Right, there we go. I think. All right, we have got power. All right. What we got? Come on. What's going on? It's taking 6 million years. I want to know what the temperature's been and what it is now. So, start it up and get it. Look, check ABS. Nearly didn't start, man. Anyway, I'm going to let it warm up. It says check ABS. So, thing is, I ain't got anything to plug in. I can't plug this fan in. I've got nothing I can plug it in with to get rid of that. Oh, I have. I've got an RAC thing somewhere. I'll have to see if I can get rid of it. I'm going to let it run for a bit, let it warm up, so I can defrost the windows, defrost the van, let everything warm up. Maybe the ABS will warm up. I don't think the ABS will warm up. But I'm just going to warm the engine bay up, let it warm up, let it get to temperature, defrost all the windows and everything. Then I'm going to try and move it, because at the moment the handbrake's off, but it ain't moving, because the brakes are stuck on. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, we haven't really defrosted much yet, but there's the back wheel. Moves. So we're not frozen anymore. We're unfrozen, but I've still got my check ABS light on there, so I'm going to go and try and find my OBD scanner and plug it in and get rid of that. I don't know what I've done with it. It's somewhere buried. Hello? Hello? We're defrosting. Hello? Hello? Bloody hell, we've gone up. Here we go. It's just a cheap little RAC one. I bought it about 10 years ago. Hopefully it'll connect to my van, which is a bit newer than 10 years. Hopefully it'll connect to that and we'll better get rid of that code. I have plugged this van in before, but I can't remember what I plugged it in with. It must have been this, maybe. I think it was this. Anyway, let's get this out. And it don't do a lot, it just reads codes, this one. It's a cheap one. Got it, it's an RAC one. I can't remember how I get that off now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's only a rubbish cheap one, but it does the job anyway. And it should hopefully get rid of that ABS code. So let's plug it in and have a look. It's interesting. Is the code gone by itself? I'm not sure. I'll just turn it on and maybe it'll come up in a minute. Check ABS or something. Anyway, let's turn this on. Oh, there you go. Check ABS. It is back. Anyway, let's turn this on. Yep, we want to scan. Hopefully it links, because sometimes it won't link to certain vehicles. With any luck, we'll get a linkage. Scanning for data. Brilliant. Brilliant, man. Right, so press any key to continue. Trouble codes. We've got one trouble code. Generic throttle actuator control. Oh, well, why is that ABS then? Yeah, we want to erase it. Well, I didn't think it'd get rid of the ABS one. I don't know what that's all about. Well, that didn't sort it out, but I think I know it will. Because it only came on when it was cold and my brakes got frozen on. Or my brakes were frozen on. They were frozen, definitely, because it was cold. Drove home and it was wet, parked it overnight, got in it in the morning, everything was frozen. It was -8 that morning, and they were frozen on. I think a sensor, or the relocating ring, or one of the sensors is frozen. The cold causes all kinds of havoc with computers, so I reckon it's something like that. So I'm just going to ignore it for now. I've checked the brake fluid, by the way. The brake fluid is full right up. There's no problem with the fluid. I thought it might be low. I checked that, it's not low. It's full up. It's not black, it's not dirty, it's clean fluid. It's only been in there about a year. I put it in myself, so we're all good there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out for a drive later on tonight. Go out for a drive, get the brakes warmed up, do some heavy braking, get it all warmed up, and hopefully it might defrost, and then we'll be happy and dappy. Hopefully that check brake will go by itself.